عن أبي عبد الرحمن عبد الله بن مسعود رضي الله عنه قال: حدثنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وهو الصادق المصدوق: إن أحدكم يجمع خلقه في بطن أمه 40 يوما نطفة، ثم يكون علقة مثل ذلك، ثم يكون مضغة مثل ذلك، ثم يرسل إليه الملك فينفخ فيه الروح ويؤمر ب4 كلمات: بكتب رزقه وأجله وعمله وشقي أو سعيد. فوالذي لا إله غيره إن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل الجنة حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا ذراع، فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل النار فيدخلها، وإن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل الجنة وإن أحدكم ليعمل بعمل أهل النار حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا ذراعا، فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل الجنة فيدخلها. رواه البخاري ومسلم. So this hadith, the fourth hadith, the Prophet, peace be upon him, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, narrates that the Prophet, peace be upon him, he said, وَهُوَ الصَّادِقُ الْمَصْدُوقُ, and he is the most truthful. إِنَّ أَحَدَكُمْ يُجْمَعُ خَلْقُهُ فِي بَطْنِ أُمِّهِ 40 يَوْمًا نُطْفَةً, that indeed, verily, the creation of each one of you is brought together in his mother's womb, for 40 days in the form of a nutfa. So a nutfa, you can translate that to something like a liquid drop, and it refers to a small amount of liquid. And this is all in the context of the development of the human being from the initial stage, which is as a form of a nutfa, a drop of semen mixed together with the fertilized egg. And then he is in that state then he will be in that state في بطن أمه 40 يوما, for 40 days as a nutfa. ثم يكون علقة, then he will be in the state of an alaqa. Alaqa comes from the root 3 words, alaqa, ayn, lam, and qaf, which means something that clinges on to something. So alaqa, it can mean like a clot of blood, or any substance or thing that clinges onto something. So in the embryonic stage, the embryo, it clinges to the wall of the uterus, and it almost looks like a clot. So therefore they call it the alaqa, and it will be in that state for 40 days as well. ثم يكون مضغة, then it's in the state of a mudgha. And the mudgha comes from the root letters mim, ba, and ghain. So it refers to something, to the act of chewing. So mudgha, it resembles a chewed-like substance, like a morsel that is chewed. And in the context of like the embryonic stage, it refers to when the embryo, it begins to resemble a chewed lump. It has distinguished parts, but it's not fully developed. So the person in the mother's womb, for another 40 days, he is in that state. ثم يرسل إليه الملك, then an angel, he sends the spirit to him. فينفخ فيه الروح, and then he breathes into him the spirit. ويؤمر بأربع كلمات, and he is commanded, He is commissioned with 4 statements. بِكَتْبِ رِزْقِهِ. So this person, his provision is written down, and his ajal wa ajrihi, and his span, wa amalihi, and his deeds, wa shaqiyyun aw sa'idun, and whether he will be in a state of wretchedness or blessedness. فَوَالَّذِي لَا إِلَهَ غَيْرُهُ. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, he swears by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, إِنَّ أَحَدَكُمْ لَيَعْمَلُ بِعَمَلِ أَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ, that one of you will do the works of the people of paradise, حَتَّى مَا يَكُونُ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَهَا إِلَّا ذِرَاعٌ, that there only remains between the individual, there only remains an arm's length between him. فَيَسْبِقُ عَلَيْهِ الْكِتَابِ, and the book overcomes him, which is the qadr. فَيَعْمَلُ بِأَمَلِ أَهْلِ النَّارِ فَيَدْخُلُهَا, and then he does the action of the people of hellfire, and he enters the hellfire, because the a'mal are upon the ending. إِنَّ الْأَعْمَالَ بِخَوَاطِمِهَا, that the actions are judged in accordance to the last. But a person, he will pass away in accordance to the lifestyle he lived. But in this scenario, the Prophet, peace be upon him, he's talking about the qadr. فَيَدْخُلُهَا وَإِنَّ أَحَدَكُمْ لَيَعْمَلُ بِعَمَلِ أَهْلِ النَّارِ, and one of you will do the work of the people of hellfire, حَتَّى مَا يَكُونُ بَيْنَهُ وَبَيْنَهَا إِلَّا ذِرَاعٌ, until there only remains an arm's span length between them. فَيَسْبِقُ عَلَيْهِ الْكِتَابُ, and then the book or the qadr overtakes him. فَيَعْمَلُ بِعَمَلِ أَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ, and he does the deed of the people of paradise. فَيَدْخُلُهَا, and then he enters it. رواه البخاري ومسلم. Bukhari and Muslim narrate this narration.